The worst things that you could ever do, and I mean like you could ever do as a person, is trying to take on other people's responsibilities for yourself. I literally used to be the person who would do this all the time, bro. And it's like people that do this are just secretly people pleasers, right? Because they're constantly stressed about doing something for someone else, because if they don't do it, that person's going to be unsatisfied with them, right? But it's like we have to start holding like a certain psychological authority over people so that they know and understand that they can't be pulling that shit off with us, right? And what I mean by like psychological authority is like, you know, when you're like with a group of people, you talk to a few people and you hang out with a couple of people for a certain period of time, or you just like kind of walk in a room, essentially like you're with a group of people. And it's hard to describe this, but it's like there's gonna be that one individual, maybe two, that just like radiate the most, right? That people are just naturally gravitated to. Like people are always constantly following, because it's like these individuals are light and the others that are around them are just a bunch of moths that are gravitating towards the light. And it's like people won't point it out because it's something that's psychological, right? They radiate the most, right? They respect themselves the most, right? It's like something psychological. I'm not really the best person to explain it, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like, you know how there's been moments in your life where you're with a group of friends and there's always those two individuals that holds more authority than the rest of the people. And what I mean by that is, like, this individual can go tell you to do something for you, like a quick favor, and you'll do it right away, right? And that's something psychological. It's not something that it's talked about, but it's just like everybody intuitively knows it, right? And it's like, if you don't do the favor or whatever they ask you to do, right, it's like you are afraid of the fact that they might cut you off, that they might do this and that to you. You're just essentially afraid of you losing them, right? And what I'm saying by this is, we all need to be raising our psychological authority to a point where we are able to do the exact same thing. I'm not talking about like man-made authority like the president or just all these political authorities that we have in today's society and world. What I'm talking about is real authority, which is psychological authority. And you do that by how you carry yourself, right? How you decide to even just like move about your every single day life, your habits, right? It's like something that people can sniff or just sense off of you. Like, this is how you are able to hold the most authority psychologically in the room. Trying to do favors and responsibilities that are other people's and not yours will never be able to help you out, essentially being a people pleaser, right? What we need to be doing is raising ourselves in such a high regard where it's like people will understand and realize psychologically to not fuck with us, to not do anything that will like tolerate a bunch of BS or just disrespect us in general. Because it's not something that people talk about, because it's something that is psychologically felt. And this is essentially like what we all need to be doing for ourselves, bro.